Hi, I'm Anthony from bestbluesguitarlessonsonline.com, and in this video we'll explore the 3 main things you can do to make your blues rhythm playing sound more professional. And a lot of people just play random blues chords like this. But of course this doesn't really add up if you want to play exciting rhythm parts. So the first thing we're gonna look at that's very important if you want to make your rhythm playing sound more fresh is to look at the pick and how we handle it. And here in my right hand you can see that I'm going to make the pick strike the strings under a bit of an angle. So instead of doing this, I would make the pick touch or strike the strings under this angle. So I'm not using the pick straight on, but I'm just slanting it a bit more. And then at the other side I'm doing the exact opposite. So when hitting the strings in an upward motion, I'm just making sure the pick goes under the opposite angle. But as you can hear, this doesn't really make my blues rhythm playing any more professional. It's just the first step that we need to take. So the second thing we can do to make your blues rhythm playing more exciting is to look at the order of the strings we're hitting, and instead of hitting all the strings in one motion, we can use the bottom string, so the bassier strings, and then also do the same thing and use the treble strings, so the higher strings, the thinner strings here, in different ways. So I'm going from a low string to the higher strings now. And you can see that I'm also using this angle in which I hit the strings, like we explained in point 1. And of course, in this step you can experiment a lot by the exact strings you're hitting. So we can, for instance, go for the lowest string, then the higher strings, and then the second lowest, so the A string. Or experiment with hitting different pairs of strings in different ways. And this exact thing that I was just playing, for example, is used a lot in country music. But of course we need a third thing, because it doesn't really sound that professional if we're doing this. And we're missing one other ingredient, and that is the shortness of notes. Because anyone can hit a note and make it sound, but the great players know when to make it stop, to make the sound stop. So, and the third thing you can do to make your blues rhythm playing sound more professional, we're gonna make the sound stop. So we're doing this by making sure the fingers that are fretting down the chord are being released again. And if you're doing this, if you're new to this, just make sure that you don't release your full hand upwards, but you release it just slightly by using not a lot of force, not a lot of muscles in your fingers, but you're using the tension of the strings, and you're just relaxing the hand. So the tension of the strings, make sure your hand comes towards the surface of the strings, but they're still on the strings, so it can sound like it's muted. And in blues guitar playing, it's not that much the muted sound we're after a lot of the time. Sometimes we're after this sound, but this is used a lot in rock playing. But it's the shortness of notes, as I explained earlier, that we're a lot of times after. So now I can do this. And we can experiment, of course, with the order of the strings we're hitting, like in this way. So it's especially those three things that are working here together. So first thing we mentioned was the angle of the pick, then together with picking out different strings, and at last we looked at muting with the left hand and making sure that the notes are being, the sound is stopping, so we're playing short notes. So if you add all these three things up, you will see a great impact in your blues rhythm playing. And let me know in the comment section how you like this lesson, and also subscribe to the channel so you get all the newest videos straight to your YouTube home feed. Also check out the website at bestbluesguitarlessonsonline.com, where you can download plenty of free resources like this totally free to download blues rhythm ebook about how the masters of blues guitar play exciting rhythm parts.